most people get with a girl or a guy and expect to kiss the frog and it turn into Prince Charming. If they knew how to be who you want them to be, they'd be it. Most people are literally laboring under a false pretense on this planet because they have no clue they are divine in nature, dude. They have a spark of the divine in them and they can accomplish anything. Anything they see in their mind, they can actually go after and achieve, dude. Well, that's a little harsh. Well, how do you feel about hailstorms? They're pretty harsh. There is no concept for harsh in nature. All of this stuff is inanimate shit and we place our meaning on it. What's up, y'all? My name's Tim Ream. You're in the right place. If you're new to the channel, this is where I demystify the mystical in the self-help and the personal development space. I'm going to give to you the practical and applicable tools that I've boiled down over time that I've used to change my life. All right, man, let's go. And here's another sad truth, okay? And it's, people are what they are, man. All right? So most people get with a girl or a guy and expect to kiss the frog and it turn into Prince Charming or Princess Charming, whatever. But if they had it in them to be that way, they would be that way now, okay? So that's the thing too about judging a book by its cover is these people, if they knew how to be who you want them to be, they'd be it, dude. Like, they're not gonna turn into what you want after you start dating them. They don't know how, dude. They don't have the concept in their mind to be able to pull it off, man. It's not even in them, okay? You're literally dating them on the assumption that they're gonna be something that they are never ever gonna be. And here's the thing, in business too, this is a business concept because you only do business with people who have money, okay? Because it turns out doing business with people without money just ain't that profitable, okay? Get those people out of the way for one. All right, but here's the thing, people who have a track record versus people who don't, okay? If they knew how to do it, they'd have done it. So you go exactly to the people who have done it, all right? See, all of this stuff is a big deal whenever you realize, and I'm gonna keep ringing this bell, okay? But whenever you realize that your time, energy, money, and all of your resources are finite and you're trying to make the most of them in a big way, in a short amount of time, in the short amount of time that we have on this earth. And I have realized that most people have heard like our energy and our time and everything is finite, it's running out, but they don't really get it, okay? Because if they really got it, then they would really do something about it. And I'm convinced that the reason that they don't do anything about it is because, and they trade their time for bullshit, is because they don't deep down know how powerful of a spiritual being they are. They don't know who they are. Not you're a human. I'm saying you don't know what you're capable of. That's what it is. And most people are literally laboring under a false pretense on this planet because they have no clue they are divine in nature, dude. They have a spark of the divine in them and they can accomplish anything. Anything they see in their mind, they can actually go after and achieve, dude. They don't realize this. They may have heard it, but they don't believe it, and they sure as hell don't act from it. And here's the thing. To know and not to do is basically not to know, all right? But I'm convinced that's the reason that most people trade their time for bullshit. If you want a good way to judge people and what they believe they're worth, it's what they trade their time for. Look at the things that they trade their freaking time for, and it'll tell you all about that person. See, poor people gossip. You don't walk into a fucking billionaire's office, not that I've been in one, but I'm saying, like, I'll tell you right now, since I'm on the road to success, dude, I just ain't got time for gossip. I ain't got time for bullshit. I ain't got time to sit there and talk behind people's back. Like, I'm so focused on trying to get ahead myself that I have no time to worry about other people. The only type of people you see doing that shit are poor people, dude. Okay, because their time isn't worth shit, and they trade it for stuff that isn't worth shit. Okay? If the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, don't wear it. But it's this conversation, it is what it is, dude. okay? And, you know, well, that's a little harsh. Well, how do you feel about hailstorms? They're pretty harsh. There is no concept for harsh in nature. That's a man-made concept, okay? And it just is what it is, okay? And it's all our perception on it. It's the way we decide to take it. It's our attitude that we have towards this certain thing. You know, a chair might be bad because somebody fell out of it, but it might be pretty good for another person who, you know, had a long day at fucking work and sat in it. It's all our perception on it. That's all. It's all an inanimate object. All of this stuff is inanimate shit, and we place our meaning on it. Okay, so whatever meaning we place on this stuff is whatever, I guess, expectation we're going to have attached to it, and preconceived notions. That's it, man. It's relative in itself. It's literally it's subjective. Everything in life is, dude. There's two sides to each coin. There's two outcomes. There's, you know, water can be good for the person needing hydration. It can be bad for the person drowning in it. Okay, so I mean, there's a, you know, trade-off, I guess, with everyday life, but you know, it is what it is, man. Had to do a little drop-off there, food drop-off. I don't do them other drop-offs anymore. Seeing how else are we supposed to judge somebody? Okay, like I said, whenever you realize that your time, resources, and all of your energy is finite, you're going to be looking to place your time with the right people. You won't be wanting to waste your time, and you'll get all the time wasters out of your life. You get all the people that just don't need to freaking be there because it's zero return on investment. Actually, usually it costs you something to hang out with these types of people, okay? And it all comes down to, I just can't, I know, but I just don't have the courage to act on this shit. I know this person's a scumbag, but what is he gonna think about me if I call him a fucking douchebag? Let me tell you something. If you don't like what people are doing, like mid-conversation, you walk off. I'm talking, be that blunt. Like, dude, I just ain't got time for it, buddy. Okay? You're entertaining people that just don't even need, they shouldn't even have your ear, dude. Like, your time's too important. It's too precious, man. You've got to start realizing that. A person's actions are the greatest indication of their character. What else is it? Their words? We know people are liars. The majority of people are liars. And I'll tell you, most of them are liars and they're lying to themselves, which is even worse. They don't even know they're liars and they are a liar. Okay, because they don't walk out what is inside of them. There's this ancient book that says, liars and cowards will not enter the kingdom of heaven. I interpret that, I'm gonna say this is what it is, because we've all got a seed that's been placed in us, and it is who we are supposed to be one day. Just like an apple tree, the seed of an apple tree is going to bring forth and has everything inside of it that it needs to be that complete apple tree one day. We have that too. And if we're cowards, okay, and we don't march to the beat of our own drum, we will never fulfill our true potential, or at least become who we're supposed to. Let's say that. Be who we're supposed to be one day. And liars, why would we never enter the kingdom of heaven if we're a liar? Well, they say the big guy up there, and I don't think it's a guy, but anyways, he's the way, the truth, and the light. So what does light, or what does the truth have to do with a liar? It doesn't. It's diametrically opposed. Okay? Like, and if I'm not marching the beat of my own drum, then that means I've been justifying stuff. And therefore you're a liar. Because you're now a hypocrite, and hypocrites don't do what they say they're gonna do, right? And so it brings us back around to judging a book by its cover or by its actions versus its words. Okay? Because if they don't line up, you know instantly that person's just on bullshit. They've deceived themselves, okay, with long, lengthy sentences. There's also another passage that says, in the multitude of words, sin abounds, okay? And sin just means missing the mark. You're off, dude. You're perverted. Oh yeah, and perverts don't enter the kingdom of heaven either, is what that ancient book says. Not perverted sexually, perverted, you're off. You're missing the truth a little bit. You're off, you're skewed. That's what it means. You'll never enter the kingdom of heaven. That love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, long suffering, that thing that exists inside of you, dude. That joy that's inside of you from marching to the beat of your own drum and living out who you're supposed to be one day. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please share, like, and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell below. Hit all so you can get all of my stuff that's coming out. Please follow along. Let's fucking go.